Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake, and we're back. Whoop, I got something wrong here. Just a sec. I'll cut that out. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake. We're back with Tabletop Tuesday on Wednesday. I had a little bit of a issue as far as being able to play. But we're going to get this done today and get it released for Wednesday. So, we are now going to play Gettysburg Solitaire by Worthington Games. And the game design was by Grant Wylie, Sean Cooke, and Mike Wylie, with the art layout by Sean Cooke. And I'm going to probably reach over and talk about the rules here at any second. Anyway, most of us that are watching this probably know this is the map of Gettysburg, day one. This game comes with day one and day two, as I explained in the unboxing, and then we have in Magnificent Style, which is day three, which I still have to read the rules on. So we will do those this week, I hope, and hopefully have that out as a Tabletop Tuesday. So here we are, we're set up. We got Steinway over here, Barlow, Schultz, Robinson, Wadsworth, and Rowley for the Union. And we have Heth, Ender, Rhodes, and Early. And over here, you can just see parts of it. I don't have enough space to give you a full view of the cards, but these little markers, you choose to operate or do something on each one of these turns. You got 20 turns using one of these, and you can also drop a Lee on one of the attacks, and artillery, which is from Ewell, to make a coordinated attack or just to bombard, to see if that will work. And so we have to declare what we're going to do first. Then we come over to this chart. This chart, which has the Union actions for day one. They have obviously Rowley, Robinson, Steinway, reserve, and then it's reserves, Wadsworth, Barlow, and then Union artillery. Down here, a random events table, if they come up with one of these die rolls. Our combat results, 1 or less, you get 2 hits to the defender, 2 to 4, 1 hit defender, 1 hit attacker, and a hit is one of these. So when you take a hit, you lose one of these, and that can make a difference, obviously, later. And 5 is 1 hit attacker, 6 or more, 2 hits attacker. So again, 2 through 4, not too bad. We trade off. Both of the forces are about of equal size. And sequence of play is we select the Confederate action for the turn and move its activation marker to the turn track. So we decide what we're going to do. Then we roll 1 die, that happens to be gray, to determine the Union action. And then, let's see, then you play or apply the Union action. Then we play the Confederate action and the Union action, which the Confederate actions that you can do are underneath here. Depends on who you play. And then you begin a new turn. So that is kind of it in a nutshell. Not overly complicated. It's going to be fun. And it will be pausing off and on to take a drink. I'm still taking some medication that makes my mouth very dry. So to hear blank space, that's probably the reason why. So let's go ahead and decide what we want to do. We're going to roll Ewell artillery. Roll 1 die and apply the results. Eliminate 1 union of Robinson, Barlow, or Schultz. Okay? So, a 5 or a 6 is a miss, and we got 3 of these available. So we're going to open up with Ewell. This was how the battle came about initially. Over here, they each got 3. These guys got 5, 4 with reserves back here. I'm going to attempt to get to rout these guys. Oh, and I guess it's important. The way to win, because that's what we're trying to do, obviously, is for the July 1st battle, we rout 4 Union formations by the end of turn 20. That would be the historical outcome. That's a tactical victory. Confederate strategic victory is rout Steinwehr formation by the end of turn 20. Okay? And then it tells me a write-up after that. Union victory, we avoid Confederate victory by the end of turn 20 or rout 3 Confederate formations, which is an immediate Union victory. So we rout. If you remove all these units, they're considered routed. We don't move up. We just stay there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a Ewell. Well, what did I do with my Ewell? Here we go. We're going to start with Ewell's artillery against Barlow. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So now we take our die and we roll it, and we have a 4. So number 4, it says attack Early if Barlow has more units than Early. Barlow does not have more units, so we don't do that. Otherwise, we apply a +1 die roll modifier to any Confederate infantry attack against Barlow this turn, which, if we were doing an infantry attack, would have been very good. We are not doing an infantry attack. We are doing a bombardment. So, and if I'm not mistaken, let me just double check, because I will refer to the rules, because I like to have everyone see, how it works, what happens. Let's see. Do we have something that specifically talks about artillery? Otherwise, let's see. Union example. Just want to look at this. Details for resolving attacks. Target, 1 hit means attacker, defender. I got that. Use the primary, others the secondary. Yeah, we got that. Okay. It's coordinated attack. Oh, artillery actions cause hits but never receive hits. The artillery fire uses its own hit table that is on the action itself. It does not use the attack rules. So, where do we have our own artillery? Oh, that's right there. So, that's very easy. We're going to roll a die, 1 through 3. We eliminate 1 unit of Robinson, Barlow, or Schultz, and a 4 through 6 is a miss. So, Ewell, that's what we're going to do the first turn. We've applied what the Union's going to do, and we roll. And I can't see it, so we got a 1, which is very good for us. We eliminate 1 unit of Barlow or Schultz. So we'll eliminate this unit. We'll move our dead units over here. These 2 units are not dead. They are for these reserve spots if they get called up. So now Barlow is down a unit. So we're going to do an infantry attack, which is Early, and we find Early has 5. So Early is going to attack Barlow again on turn 2. That was the end of turn 1. Now we roll the die to determine the Union, and it's a 3. So we refer to our table here. Attack Rhodes if Robinson has more units than Rhodes. Robinson does not have more units than Rhodes. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll marker to any Confederate infantry action against Robinson this turn. We're not attacking Robinson. We're attacking Barlow. So we use this. So as long as we don't roll a 1, we will eliminate another one of their units because we have more units. So let's go ahead and roll. We've applied the union. We roll. Oh, can you believe that? We rolled a 1. Oh, man, the worst thing that we could roll. We eliminate 2 of Early's units. 2 hits to the defender. Wow. Damn. It doesn't want me to win, does it? Okay. We went from being pretty good to pretty bad. So let's go here. Well, we're gonna keep working on Early here. We're gonna do Early again, and we're gonna do a coordinated attack. And let's see, Lee. Rebel Yell is activated for the infantry attack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Lee and Early here. And push on, use the leader activation as an action for the formation that has units on the board but no activations remaining. So we're going to use one, the Rebel Yell attack. It's going to be a coordinated attack. No, we don't need a coordinated attack. Because we have, well, these are available, so let's put those up there. We'll remove one as we use them. Let's see, coordinated attack is, let's see here. Back to the rules. Coordinated attack, where is it here? No. Details resolving, apply, determine. No. Okay. Game start sequence of play. Select your actions for the turn. We did that. Determine the union bot. Players selects the side details of resolving the attack. And okay, 2 available actions are needed to perform a coordinated attack. 1 is the primary. The other is the secondary. Using a coordinated attack allows the secondary action to apply a die roll marker of -1. Both actions have been used and can't be used. Wait a minute, I made a mistake. You can't do back-to-back for anybody. So we have to attack somewhere else. So because I just eliminated that. So let's back this up. We'll put this here and this here. We cannot do Early again because we can't do it twice in a row. So we're going to attack Schultz this time, and that is with Rhodes. So we're going to put a Rhodes up here. Not going to be a coordinated attack. He's going to attack, and now we roll 4. Now we got the turns back right. We roll, and we got a 4. The 4 is attack Early if Barlow has more units than Early. Barlow does not have more units than Early. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll to any Confederate infantry action against Barlow this turn. Nope, not doing that. So we are attacking Schultz. We have 2, 4, 6, 7, and near 6. So we're going to attack here with Rhodes, and we use our attack table. And let's make sure what we got. We got a 4. So we come over to our attack table. That is 1 hit on the defender and 1 hit on the attacker. So Schultz loses 1 of its units, and we lose 1 unit. Okay. So now I am going to, I might want to use artillery. We could use a coordinated attack. Let me see. You employ during your attack to the Union side. As a Confederate player, you have 3 coordinated attacks that provide a -1 die roll to improve the odds of your attack. Okay. So let's do that. coordinated attack is between two, we have one is the primary, one is the secondary. Two available actions are needed to perform a coordinated attack. One is the primary, the other is the secondary. Using a coordinated attack allows the secondary action to apply a die roll marker of -1 to your primary action. Both actions cannot have been used the previous turn. Both will be unavailable for the following turn. The primary action must be an infantry formation action, okay? The supporting action can be infantry or artillery. Both actions must be able to target the same opposing formation that is being attacked. Only the target formation and the primary action's formations will receive hits during the coordinated attack. Okay, so they can attack here, this group can attack there, but that's not coordinated. So the only place we can do a coordinated attack is these two guys. So I see no reason to do that at this time. So we did the roads, and so now let's go back to early. I'm going to do attack by early. Attack Barlow, +1 die roll modifier. So +1 would be, okay, +1 is good. -1 is bad. If Barlow is routed, attack Schultz at a -1 or attack these guys. Okay, he's not routed yet. We're going to attack here. And now we roll for the Union. The Union got a 2. It says Wadsworth. Attack Pender if Wadsworth has more units than Pender. Okay, Wadsworth does not have more units than Pender by a long shot. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll modifier to any Confederate infantry action against Wadsworth this turn. We're not attacking Wadsworth, so we don't get that. But we get a early gets a +1 die roll marker here. So we're going to attack Barlow. +1 die roll marker. 1. Damn. That gives me 2. We got 1 hit to the defender and 1 hit to the attacker. So row 1, and we lose our first one out of early. Okay. So now let's see, where should we go next? They're demonstrating over here. My attack is coming from here. So I want Rhodes to again attack Schultz. So we go to Rhodes here, and not worried about, we're going to apply Rebel Yell. Rebel Yell, apply die roll to an activated infantry. A -1 die roll. That's not good. That's bad. -1. If I get roll 6, it's a 5. That's not good. Plus is good. Minus is bad. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Push on, the leader activation, formation, the unit has no, okay, we're going to leave Lee there. Ain't worried about that then. Our coordinated attack would be here. We need to be able to attack both of these units. So, I don't know if we can attack against him. We can do coordinated. Can't remember if they can, if it's made into individual sequences or not. Okay, did that. Let's see. Attacks. This form can attack and what opposing formations can be targeted. Any die roll marker that applies. Okay, well, let's go to Rhodes. Okay, we can attack Robinson or Schultz. Oh yeah, here would be coordinated. Schultz. If Schultz or Robertson are routed, we can attack Wadsworth or Barlow at a -1, or attack Steinwehr. So we're just going to attack Schultz. We got Rhodes already picked. And now we need to see what the Union is going to do, they got a 6. Union artillery. Use the random events table and cancel all Confederate artillery attacks this turn, there are none, or apply a +1 die roll modifier to any Confederate infantry attack this turn. Okay, Union used the random results table, so we got the first time we're using random results, which is down here. So we roll, we got a 1. Don't bring on an engagement. Cancel any and all Confederate infantry attack orders. So Union got lucky again. We can't attack for this turn. So now, let's see. Well, we're going to see if we can rout these guys. So let's just get early going again on turn 6. So he's going to attack there. Union comes up with a 1. Rowley here. Attack Heth. If Rowley has more units than Heth, otherwise apply a +1 to any Confederate infantry action against Rowley. But we're not attacking Rowley, so we go over here and we have our standard combat results table, which is going to rout Barlow no matter what, unless we roll a 1. Don't roll a 1, don't roll a 1, don't roll a 1. You believe it? It's a 1. We take 2 hits to the defender. Or, I'm sorry, 2 hits to the, wait a minute. Do I have that? Oh, I do have that backwards. We're the attacker. We're the attacker. I'm sorry, I messed that up. I probably screwed up the whole game now. But he is the defender. He gets 2 hits. He is now routed. They're now routed. And we move on to the next turn. That's why the +1, because I'm doing it backwards. But we'll leave it as it is. Like we say, we're learning the system, so this game will be a little hodgepodge and a little messed up. But it is what it is. So now let's go to turn 7, and we can attack if Barlow. We can't do that early. Now let's attack here. Okay, so we're going to do roads again on turn 7. We got a 1. Attack Heth if Rowley has more units than Heth. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll to any Confederate infantry action against Rowley. We're not attacking that. So, here we go. We want to roll low, not high. I don't know how I messed that up. So, now we roll to see what happens with our attack. We got a 2. 1 hit to the defender, 1 hit to the attacker. I'm the attacker. He's the defender. Gone and gone. Okay. So, that will be it. Let's see. I'm just going to keep trying to roll up Schultz here, but we can't do that yet. So let's go over here and, well, let's see if we can hit Wadsworth here. So that would be Heth. Heth is going to attack turn 8. And let's roll to find out what happened. What the Union do? 1. Man, this thing rolls nothing but 1s. Attack Heth if Rowley has more units. Otherwise, apply that +1 die roll marker if we were attacking here. We are not. So, we attack in Wadsworth. We roll, and our results are a 2. We got 1 hit to the defender and 1 hit to the attacker. He's got 1, and we got 1. So, there we go. Moving these off to the side. I know my arm moving back and forth in front of the camera. Okay, so now we're going to go back and Rhodes. Rhodes has got 2 more. We're going to go here, and we want to make sure we route him. So we're going to do a leader, which which is apply a -1 to an activated infantry attack. So that's what we want. We're going to get a -1 there. Let's go ahead and roll for Union. Union got a 5. Okay, use random events table and place an entrenchment marker as a value of 1 if not present, otherwise increase the value by 1. Apply the die roll marker according to the entrenchment marker. Okay, here is the entrenchment mark, and we need to put a number 1 entrenchment down, and I didn't open this bag, so here's the number 1. So he's got a number 1 entrench. And what does it say? Apply the die roll modifier according to the entrenchment marker. Well, it doesn't. It should say, you would think it would be -1. Maybe it means it's a +1. Yeah, it would have to be +1, not a -1. Okay, so we've done that. Random events table we still have to roll, and the random event is a 3. Buford on the flanks. Roll a die again. 1 to 3, apply 1 hit on Heth or Pender, player's choice. 4, 5, or 6, apply 1 hit on Rhodes or Early, player's choice. Okay, so we roll again, and let's see, where's my die? There it is. Okay, we got a 3. So we apply 1 hit to Heth or Pender. Player's choice. Well, we'll take 1 out of Pender. And now we're attacking here. Roll 1. 2 hits to the defender. Boom. Schultz routed. He's the defender. So we got 2 out of the 4. Routed. So next, what are we going to do next? Okay, let's just hit Wadsworth. Let's hit, either one is the same. Let's hit Wadsworth again with Heth. So, oh well, we didn't even need that leader. So we're going to go Heth on turn 10. We're actually doing pretty good. We got 2 routed. I'm going to say they're not corps, 2 routed brigades. So now we're going Heth, and let's roll for the Union. The Union got a 2. Okay, attack Pender if Wadsworth has more units than Pender. It does not. Otherwise, apply a +1 to any infantry attack against Wadsworth this turn. So, +1 to the die roll. All right, so we are attacking, and our die roll is a 2, +1 is 3. That is 1 hit to the defender, 1 hit to the attacker. And remove that one and move that one. So, okay, now next. Well, let's do this. Pender. Let's have Pender attack. And, well, actually, let's see, eliminate 1 unit of Robinson, Barlow, or Schultz. Well, let's do this. Instead of Pender, we'll use Ewell. It's artillery here, and that's what the roll is. Let's see what happens with the Union. Union got a 6. Use the random events table. Cancel all Confederate artillery attacks this turn. Well, wouldn't you know it? And then we were planning. So it automatically gets canceled. And now they got a 1. Don't bring cancel any and all Confederate infantry attack orders. There were none. So they canceled or counter battery fired, however you want to look at it, against our artillery. So, well, okay, well, let's just do Pender then. Let's go Pender against Wadsworth again. Or not again, for the first time, I think. We roll. They got a 1 again. Attack Heth if Wylie has more units than Heth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. The same. Apply a plus die roll marker to any Confederate infantry attack against him this turn. We're not attacking him. We are attacking him with Pender. So let's roll. No modifiers. Let's see what does Pender say. Attack Wadsworth with +1 or attack Wylie. If Wadsworth and Wylie are routed, attack Robinson at -1 or attack. Okay, we got a +1 for Pender's attacking Wadsworth. Really need to look at that. That is a +1. That is a 7. That is 2 hits to the attacker, which is me, which is not good. All right. That was not a good, that wasn't good at all. Okay, now I can attack Wylie. Let's get, because I want to keep him, if I want to get rid of at least one of these units. Let's attack him with Pender again. No, can't do Pender. Let's attack him with Heth. Okay. Heth. +1 on the die roll for attacking on Wadsworth. If they're not routed. So, +1 on the die roll. So, Union gets a 4. Attack early if Barlow has more units than early. Barlow's that. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll modifier to any Confederate infantry attack against Barlow this turn. So that does nothing. All right, so Heth is attacking Wadsworth. 5 + 1 is 6, which is 2 hits to the attacker. Oh. I went from doing pretty good to getting my butt kicked. Okay, see, now he's got more troops than I got. Wait a minute. I was attacking. Oh, yeah, failed that attack. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Well, attack Schultz at a -1. Okay, Schultz, I can attack him at a -1 or attack this guy, and that's a I'm gonna guess it's a +1. So let's just make sure here, since we've got plenty of time. Let's find out what that actually does. Let's see here. So let's play. We got that. Determine. We got that. Okay. And let's see here. What do we got? Die roll, appropriate combat table, reinforcements. Okay. Action explains, the player cancels, yeah, players are not allowed to switch the detail or target action played once selected, okay. Players can be affected by opposing side's actions, yeah, definitely doing that. Okay, details resolving attacks cannot be used previous turn. Available attacks are coordinated attack. Let's see here. Artillery fire. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything that specifically tells me about that. Let's see. Entrenchment marker as a 1 if not present. Otherwise increase by apply the die roll modifier according to the entrenchment marker. It doesn't tell me. It's just got a number on it. So I'm going to say it's going to be +1 because that gives more hits to the attacker. So let's go ahead early and attack him. We'll attack with early. It's going to attack him, which is a +1. So, let's go ahead and roll. He got a 1. Attack Heth if Wylie has more units than Heth, which he does. Alright, he attacks me. Wylie coming down, he's attacking, same as we normally got. Let's see, early does not affect. 5. 1 hit to the attacker. He is now the attacker, so he lost 1. That was good for me. Heth was hanging in there, boys, hanging in there. Alright, so now early is attacking him. So let's go ahead and modifiers none. Let's attack. And 5. That's 1 hit to the attacker. Gone. Alright. So what do we got next here? Let's see. We got Hill Artillery. We got Ewell. Let's see. Number 3. Okay, let's try that. Let's do Hill. We're going to get Artillery. We got to eliminate 1 unit of Wylie or Wadsworth. Well, we're going to attack Wadsworth. Because that way we can get these, maybe get this guy routed. So, we want to roll a 1 through 3. And the results are 5, of course. Complete miss. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Shoot, I got 5 turns left. I do coordinated attack. These 2. Coordinated attack on Wadsworth, which makes it a -1. So let's do F as, now we'll make Pender as the primary, Heth is the secondary. And on their coordinate, we're just going to double check on the coordinated attack. We're going to add lead to it also because we need to. Primary and the other is the secondary. Using a coordinated attack allows the secondary action to apply a die roll modifier of -1 to your primary action. They both can't be used for the next turn. The secondary action does not receive only target information. The primary will receive hits during this. Okay. Sporting action can be infantry or artillery. All right. We're going to do that, and we're going to put lead on this. So -1, -2, and Pender is plus, so it's a -1, and we're attacking Wadsworth. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to attack Wadsworth. Let's see what we get as far as our union. 1. Attack Heth if Wylie has more units than Heth, which it does. Okay. So, will he hold again? Okay, here we go. 6. 6 or more. 2 hits to the attacker. Wow. Couldn't have got any better roll than that one. He was the attacker. Now we're looking good right here. So we're going to concentrate everything right here. So we got a -1. Let's see. Yeah, -1, which is what we want. Total because of coordinated and of Lee. So we are attacking Wadsworth, -1. 3 -1 is 2. 1 hit to the defender and 1 hit to the attacker. Pender is primary and he is the defender. Okay. Now let's see what we're going to do next here. Well, let's, if I take Pender, +1 or attack Raleigh. So if I attack Raleigh, no, I used Pender already. Heth is, or he can attack Raleigh. Okay, so Heth is going to attack Raleigh this time. No modifiers. Well, we could use this as a modifier, which would be a -1. So let's do that. Let's use the, well, it doesn't say anything about this. It says I can't do artillery. No, wait a minute, I can't do that one either. Shoot. Can't use either one of those after the fact. So the only place we can attack is, let's see, early. He can attack here at a -1, or attack this guy even. So that's my last early. And what do I have here? I got Rhodes. Rhodes can attack Robinson or Schultz. If Schultz and Robinson are routed, I can attack the other guys. So let's just do early. He's going to attack this guy, Steinwehr. Okay, so now we do 5. Use the random event table. Place an entrenchment marker as a extra value. So now we're going to flip this over, and he's now 2. So early, he's going to attack at a +2. And random events table, let's see what comes up. 4. Hancock takes command. Prevent one Union loss this turn from Confederate attacks. Yeah. All right. Well, we're +2 rolling here on early. So what do we end up with? 6. He loses 2. Makes him ineffective. No longer. 6 is 8 easily. All right. So now let's do Pender to attack Raleigh. And if he attacks +1, yeah, we're going to attack. Pender's going to attack Wadsworth. We're going to use Hill as for coordinated. So there's coordinated, gone. That'd be coordinated. And we don't do that one, so we just roll for Pender. Okay. All right, Union 5. Use the random events table. We apply another. So I have to go get another entrenchment marker here because it's up to 3. I don't think we'll be touching this guy. Well, wait a minute. There is no change. I see. Now Confederate attacks apply -1 die roll marker. Okay, well, 3. I guess these two we don't change, which it didn't matter before. So did that, and random events table. We got a 4. Prevent one Union loss this turn from Confederate attacks. Oh, crap. All right. We need to roll a 1. Now we could use rolling a 1. All right, roll 1. Come on, roll 1. Don't see it. 2. Oh. 2 -1 is 2, which we eliminate not taking 1 loss. We can take that loss. Whew. So we got a 2. Just let's make sure. Don't get excited. We got a 2. We were doing coordinated, which is a -1. And +1. Or attack Raleigh. Oh, shit. So, Pender was attacking, I screwed that up. Attack Wadsworth, which was a +1, -1, which is even, which is 2, which is 1 hit to the defender and 1 hit to the attacker. So, you don't lose that. But I lose a unit. All right. Well, I got 2 turns, and I'm going to get 3, unless I get real lucky here. Let's see, we can't do Pender. I can do Heth and Yule. That's a -1. Let's just make sure. Let's see. It's +1. -1 is even. And yeah, that's even. We gotta be able, unless we get really horribly unlucky, we should be able to take that. Unlucky would be canceling. If Heth, attack Heth, if Rowley has more units than Heth. It does not. Otherwise, apply a +1 die roll to any Confederate infantry attack against Rowley. We're not attacking him. So Heth is attacking Wadsworth. And we have a even because it's a +1, -1. 4 is 1 hit to the defender, 1 hit to the attacker. 1 and 1. All right, we have 1, 2, 3. The only way we can win is getting rid of this. So, let's go Pender. No, can't do this. And with Lee. Okay. So that is going to give me a -1. And Pender is attacking Rowley, which is no change. So -1. Okay. So let's roll this one. 6. Union artillery. Use the random events table to cancel all artillery attacks or apply a +1 to any Confederate infantry attack of this turn. So that makes it even. And random events table is a 5. Union leader casualty. -1 die roll to any Confederate infantry attack this turn. Cumulative. Well, I got lucky there. So now I got a -1. So we have Pender, which is attacking Rowley, even. We have a -1 for Lee. And we have a +1 for any Confederate infantry actions. And down here, we got another -1. So we are a total of -1. So we roll on the last turn. 1! Yes! -1 is 0. We got them. Yes, the Confederates. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we did it, boys. I think the boys did it. We're beat up, but we did it. So let me check. I'm sure I screwed something up in the beginning, but hey, I'll take the win. What the hell, right? My game, my rules. No, not my rules. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right. Okay. It says Confederate tactical victory will rout 4 Union formations by the end of turn 20. That's a historic outcome. There we go. Confederates, and then if it's a strategic victory, we rout this guy by the end of turn 20, which would be a damn good trick. The Confederates take control of some of the area, destroying most of the 1st and 11th Corps. Meade and the Union Army, now highly demoralized, fall back to Pipe Creek, where he is defeated. Meade falls back to the defenses of Washington, D.C. The Confederates move to the outskirts of D.C. but do not attack, sending Stuart to raid Baltimore and gather supplies. Despite Grant's victory at Gettysburg, the Union government has lost support for the war effort. A peace agreement is reached for the Confederacy becoming an independent nation in the fall of 1863. But we have to get rid of this. That's just route, not double. So next time we play, we'll see if we can get this guy routed. If we can get this guy routed, we get a strategic victory. It does not say that we need to go through anything. So, there we go. That is the end. And then the Union victories avoid Confederate victory by the end of turn 20 or rout 3 Confederate formations. They didn't rout any of us. We got lucky. That's an immediate Union. All right. So, that is it, folks. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this first playthrough with a number of mistakes, I'm sure, of Gettysburg Solitaire by Worthington Publishing, and using the needle-print map. It's very nice. I can't tell you how much. The other side of this is day 2. So next week, let's play day 2, and that will give me an extra week to try to learn in magnificent style, which has got some cards and pickets charged, which I haven't done anything with that before, so we will see how that goes. So that will be it for today's episode. So as always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.